Hey guys, this is Karthik Agarwal from Apex Mentorship and I'm back with a weekend video as promised. However, this time, we won't be picking up any new strong technical concept or anything as such. No charts in discussion for today. Instead, we'll be discussing about the Apex Mentorship Program, which is something that I shared with you guys in the expiry analysis video, the July expiry analysis video. If you watch that towards the end of this video, I did tell you guys that I'll be sharing something exciting about the Apex Mentorship Program by the weekend. Now, I was expecting myself to make time to make the video on a Saturday, but it's Sunday and I'm a bit late, and I'm sorry for that from my end. Now, without wasting much time, what exactly is the Apex Mentorship Program? Now, the Apex Mentorship Program is an initiative that I started back when I started Apex itself. I believe it was the end of 2018 or early 2019, and the prime objective of that program was to create a self-sustainable traders in the market. It can be experienced participants who were facing troubles, or managing concepts, different concepts, or just mixing concepts, or it could be fresh participants or even aspiring participants to a certain extent. And my primary objective was to create the mindset of a trader where you do have the necessary knowledge and everything that's required, the technical awareness or the how-to of technical analysis, but even more so the psychological aspect of it, which is to a great extent something that remains untouched when we talk about mentorship programs as such. So it's not a classroom based program, because it learning to me is something that is very personal. Those of you who are not aware, I come from a business family where we own and operate educational institutes such as schools and so on. So the whole learning environment is something that I grew up around, and a lot of it has come into me as well. And when we talk about trading, I think it is a very very practical skill. It is not something that you can just mug up. It is not a pen paper exam or something like that. So I personally do not think that when somebody talks about mentoring a trader, or somebody talks about teaching traders, it is not something that can be done in a classroom method where just one guy comes in, lectures hundreds or thousands of people, and then just walks away. Now, not naming anybody, but there are tons of people who do practice this method, but it's just not my cup of tea. So I decided to start something that's that's going to mentor somebody on a much personal level, where we will be interacting one-on-one. Let's say the student and me, we will meet twice a week, be it online or in person, for 1.5 to 2 hours each session, and I'll walk the particular mentee or the particular student through the entire curriculum or the notes that have been designated for that particular discussion or for that particular lecture, depending on the way that you look at it. Now, that has been very effective, at least from all the students that I have had. I do pick up on a lot of things we discuss, from the basic price action analogies to some complex price action concepts as well. And it's not like I loathe indicators. We do discuss a ton of indicators as well. We discuss about multiple setups, how to create a setup of your own, the setups that I use, why I use them, the pros and the cons of those particular setups. It is not a program that has been intended to spoon feed somebody or to just give you a system that you can trade on. That is not what I do. But the objective here is to help you understand how to create a system by yourself, to give you a starting point from where you can begin your own journey as a trader, or in simple words, to teach you the ABCs or the must knows of the trading world. As if you want to participate in it, this is the least amount of knowledge that you must have, in my opinion, from all the years that I have been in the market. Then the second question that I have had frequently is that who can join, and whether do you need a prior market experience or not. Now, frankly, I have had people from all walks of life join the mentorship program. I have had chartered accountants, I have had engineers, I have had retired professionals, and I've even had college students join the program. And of course, I won't go ahead to say that all of them are doing great, but those that had the passion and those that gave in equal amounts of effort from their end, as I was giving from my end, are doing consistently and consistently good or great. They have maintained a green ledger for themselves, and some of them have even transitioned to picking up trading as a primary source of income or as a full-time profession, which is something that I am very proud of, to be honest. Now, do you need prior market experience? This is not a prerequisite as such, it's not mandatory. The objective, or the thing that I had in mind when I was creating the curriculum for the Apex Mentorship Program, was that it has to be something that can be picked up by somebody who is fairly new to the market. Because when I was new, years ago, when I was new into the market, there were resources available, but nothing like a mentorship program. So I had to pick up everything by myself, and I come from a non-commerce background, so that was pretty difficult in the beginning. So I have used as basic terms, as basic analogies as possible in the curriculum that I have designed, in the notes that I have designed, and even more so since it is a one-on-one process. The entire or the all of the discussions that we'll have are going to be on a one-on-one basis. It's not something that you need to worry about. If you have prior market experience, I would request you to enter or enroll the program with a fresh slate or a blank slate, so that you don't have any pre-made biases about the processes that we'll be following to get the results that we have gotten so far. If you don't have market experience, that's fine. That's never stopped anybody from becoming a successful trader, and it certainly won't stop you. You have to start at some point. You might as well start with us. Then there's the third question, which is really common, that are there trading signals provided? Now, this is a big fat no. This is something that I have always been strongly against. I do not support the tipster ecosystem, the trading signal, the spoon feeding that goes on into the markets. If you are somebody that's looking for easy money, if you're somebody that's looking for quick money, I will strongly suggest that you don't even think about entering the program. But if you're somebody that's looking to start fresh into the markets, if you're somebody who aims to sustain in the markets in the long run, of course on the profitable side, then yes, I will do my best to help you out through the Apex Mentorship Program. But please do not join the program expecting that I will be giving you signals every single day. I'll tell you what to buy, what to sell. That ruins the whole objective of the program, of me wanting to create an independent, sustainable trader. If you are going to be reliant on me even after the program is over for finding good, successful trades or trading opportunities, that simply means that the entire program has been a failure. So that is not something that we are going to entertain in any manner. Now then, there is the fee or the overall cost of the program. Now this is a very sensitive topic, because people come to me and they say that Karthike, if you are a successful trader, like, why do you want to start the mentorship program? Why do you want to charge money from other people? Why not just share it as it is? Now there are multiple reasons, to be honest. The first one is that free learning is valued by very few people. Like, I can just count on my hands the number of people that I have met in my life. Like, it's not like I have not enrolled people for free. If there's a genuine reason, I am more than happy to take you in for free, and I have done that in the past. However, a very small percentage of those people have actually transitioned into valuing the learning that I gave to them, into valuing the resources that they had at their disposal, and utilizing them to become actual traders or to even participate regularly. So freebies are never really appreciated. Then the second question is, like, if you're making money from the market, why do you want to make more money from people who join? Now keep in mind, it's not entirely about the money. If I am discussing all these concepts with you on a one-on-one basis, if I am spending with you a total of around 28 to 30 hours over the duration of the entire program, then of course there has to be some remuneration for me, because I am investing all of that time with you, which I could invest somewhere else as well. Another thing, since these sessions are completely going to be one-on-one, since it's on a very personal level, these are timings that are mutually acceptable. I have rarely taken a class in live market hours. where I know that it will directly impact my trading performance, because that continues to remain my first priority. So it is not like I am leaving trading to teach you. I am going to be teaching you how to trade in the post market hours, on the weekends, or whenever both of us find it mutually acceptable. So that question is completely irrelevant. I don't see how that is applicable here. However, when we talk about the absolute cost of the program or the overall charges that I'll be taking in for the program, now for the last year, the charges for the program have been 20,000 per student, since it is a 3-month long program. As I told you in the beginning, the first month is for sessions, the second month is for paper trading and doubt solving, and the third month is your ideal transition to completely independent trading. However, to make up for all the off time that I have had, I have decided to take in students at just 5,000 per head, because as I said, it's not entirely about the money that I make from you. And just because the fee is reduced, please don't think that the effort from my end is going to be impacted in any way. It's nothing as such. However, I am going to be capping it at 10 people, because anything more than that, to be frank, is going to be very, very difficult for me to manage in my day-to-day life, managing both the business, the family business, as well as my own trading and the mentorship batch, because it is going to be one-on-one. So I will only be taking in 10 students for the month of August, and today, since it is the 1st of August, the registrations are open as of now, as soon as this video gets out. So you can drop us a message at the rate Apex back support on Telegram. I'll drop a link to that account in the description. If you have any more questions regarding the program, then feel free to drop us a text. However, for the month of August, I will only be taking 10 people in at a very nominal charges of 5,000 per head, because as I said, it's not really about the money that I'm going to be making through the program. I genuinely want to help educate as many people as I can directly regarding or directly participating in the financial markets that we have here. Now these are 10 registrations. It's going to be completely on a first come first serve basis. So just please, if you want to enroll, drop us a text. I'll share the relevant details with you, and you can join in. If the 10 seats are filled, I do absolutely plan on continuing it for a couple of months. So no regrets. Don't feel bad or anything. If the slots are filled, you can obviously join in the next month or the coming month after. Then there's one last question that once the program is over, once the mentorship program is over, if I have any new concepts that I want to learn, or if I have concepts not learn as such, but if I have an area that I'm continuously facing issues in, be in risk management, be it technical understanding or anything as such, who will help me out then? Now even then, I'm going to be right there. I find it to be a very childish question to an extent, because since it is going to be a one-on-one program, and I'm not really going to just disappear after the discussions or the lectures or the batches are over, I'm still going to be right here. So you can always approach me with your questions even after the program is over. You don't have to treat it as professionally as most other people do. Even if you face any issues after the duration of the program is done, it's not like I am obligated, but I would be more than happy to indulge or to entertain all the questions that you have even after the program is over. Now this is it from my end for today. These are all the details that I had to share about the Apex Mentorship Program from you. The program has been active for the better part of 2 years now, I believe almost 3 years, and I have had more than, I believe, 50 or 55 people who have enrolled for the program over the entire duration, and a healthy chunk of those people have been doing great in the recent times. So my results do speak for themselves. However, should you want to watch a review, or should you want to watch or learn more about the Apex Mentorship Program from a mentee's perspective, then a couple of months ago I did share one review from a particularly great student that was Funny Pawan, and I will be linking the link of that review in the description. So if any of you guys want to check out a video or a review video of the Apex Mentorship Program, please check out the review in the description below. Now this is it from my end. Tomorrow is a new week, and by the way, I will be back with the expiry analysis on Wednesday, so keep waiting for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful and green trading session tomorrow. And those of you who do want to join the Apex Mentorship Program, please text us at the Telegram ID mentioned below, or if you want, just drop a comment with your Telegram ID or your phone number or your email ID. Somebody from us or somebody from Apex will contact you, and then we can take it further. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.